Fleming, and I'm going to recite a poem which I wrote about Dr. Martin Luther King, titled, He Had a Dream. His name was Dr. Martin Luther King, and he had a dream that one day in the United States, finally the Emancipation Proclamation Bill would be completely acknowledged, and that all black people all over the United States would finally be free. And we, as a people, would have the rights to go anywhere in this land that we might want to go, and have equal rights to live in the United States free, without being harassed by policemen, without being harassed by the government, without being harassed by racist organizations. I remember him marching down the streets of Atlanta, Georgia, with his angel troops, singing their freedom songs. I was only 10 years old back then, but I remember seeing him treated as though he was not a human being. He was pushed around and beat. He was spit at. He was bitten by dogs. He was called out of his names. He was jailed. He was refused most of his constitutional rights and years later murdered, all because of his positive abilities and his positive influence, which he so gracefully shared with people all around the world, red, white, black, and brown. He had a dream that one day God's men, women, and children, black, white, red, and brown, would walk together hand in hand as equal in God's wonderful land, not caring about the color of their skins anymore, and that black men would no longer be judged by the color of his skin, only by his abilities and his intelligence with them, and that he and all men could break bread as friends. He had a dream, he had a dream, he had a dream that one day white men and black men could live next door to each other as neighbors in peace and harmony, no longer caring about the color of each other's skins, sitting together praying in God's churches as friends. But now I must say to you, Dr. King, we as a people still have a long way to walk. We still have mountains, rivers, lakes, and valleys to pass, because to this day we are still not completely free. But we will go on singing your wonderful freedom songs until one day the bells of freedom ring all over the world. If you were here today, Dr. King, I would say that this day has almost came. But we as a people still have to go on living your dreams, making them all come true, knowing in our hearts that if there would have ever been you, then it's possible that our dreams would have never came true. But they did. And Dr. King, I would say that it was all because of you and other freedom fighters like you. But we're going to go on, marching on and on and on, singing your gracious freedom songs until every one of your dreams have came true. And for everything that you've done and everything that you tried to do, I would say, Dr. King, that you are a very special, extraordinary human being. And we will always love you so. And if you're listening from the heavens, I just want you to know that we will overcome someday, and that one day all God's children will join hand in hand together, singing your wonderful freedom songs and saying your precious words. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we're free at last. Thank you.